Hello, YouTubers. Nice to be here today. My name is Whitetiger, and I'm speaking today for the beginners, the people that's just getting into air guns because I started getting into air guns in my later age, and I find it fun. I've learned about plinking in my backyard. I got about 2 acres of land, so I can go back in there and set up targets and do some plinking and shoot around the yard, you know what I'm saying? Just for like if some critters come in the yard or something like that, maybe some armadillos or something like that, maybe a raccoon or a squirrel. But what I wanted to talk about today is the Legends Cowboy lever action. That's what that means, lever action. The lever action air rifle from Umarex. And this rifle is a 177 177 caliber pellet. It uses the smallest pellet, which is a 177 caliber. And I'll try to show it to you. This pellet right here. Yeah, you can see it. This pellet right here, the 177. But the pellet goes into a cartridge like this. And the pellet, it fits in the back. It fits in the back of the cartridge. It slides in. As you can see it slides in. And then it's just like the old rifles of 1886, those cowboy style. And then on this side, if you can look in the middle, you can see the slot where this goes in. See what I'm saying? And then when you cock it like that, it pushes the shell into the chamber. Now the shell doesn't come out. The shell doesn't come out. But that pellet, it goes through that shell. And then once you shoot it, you see what I'm saying? Once you shoot it, and then you go back in for another shell, the one that you shot, it spits that shell out the top. Right here. This opens up, it spits that shell out. And the reason why I got this gun and whatnot, because it reminded me of the Old West. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just had that feel, the shell spitting out the side like those old Winchesters. It was, you know what I'm saying? This is my first air rifle. And, I chose 177. And then as I started taking a look, you know what I'm saying, at the calibers, the 177 caliber, and then the 22 caliber, then the 25 caliber, I started taking a look at my options. And also, I forgot to mention that this gun, it shoots BBs also. If you take a look at the cartridge, you see the hole in the back. That hole will hold a 177 pellet or a BB. So you have the option to shoot pellets or BBs in this gun. And then when I tested the gun out, when I looked at the FPS, feet per second, I looked at it in on one page it said 900 feet per second. And then I took a look on another page that said 600 feet per second. But I'll let you know this though. I learned the trick on YouTube by taking a look at some of those other gentlemen. Some of those other gentlemen would spray a little WD-40 on their pellets. You know what I'm saying? On them pellets. And then I sprayed a little WD-40 on the pellets. And then like I said, this is a 177 air rifle by Umarex. And then I put it in the shells. I put the pellets inside of the shells. Once I shot it, I knew it was going at 900 feet per second. Now, when I first got the air rifle and shot it at and started, doing some plinking in the backyard, I didn't know nothing about the WD-40. And then I was just, putting in, the pellets, the 177 into the cartridges. It probably was shooting at 600 feet per second then. But when I sprayed that WD-40 on there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even the shot was different. The shot even sounded different. Now, this gun, this Legends Cowboy lever action 177 CO2 BB gun. It shoots by CO2 cartridges. These right here. This is a CO2 cartridge. There, it goes in the butt of the gun. Now this gun, it shoots two. You have to have two in there, and they have to be butt to butt. They have to be butt to butt. Neck goes in first from the stock right here. One go in where you see the hole at right there. One go in, and then you put the other one in. Butt to butt, butt to butt, and then you screw them down and lock it in. And this was my first gun, but as I started getting interested in pellet guns and started learning more and more about the speed, the accuracy, and the velocity of the pellet guns, I moved up. This was my first one, YouTubers. Now, I want to give you the specifications on this air gun right here. The brand is by Umarex. The color is black and brown. It shoots 10 rounds. The dimensions is 675 by 3 inches, the width, by 40, the height. The item, it weighs a pound. And then it's under the category of an air pistol. It shoots CO2. This part right here is plastic. This is plastic. I know it fools some of y'all. This is plastic. The manufacturer, like I said, is Umarex. The model name, again, is the Legends Action Cowboy Rifle. .177 caliber BB or pellet air rifle. And you know, that will conclude the summary of the Legends air rifle. Now what I wanted to show you all is my baby, the one that I just purchased. And this was a step up. Just a second, YouTubers, Facebook family. See if I got in. Okay. I want to introduce now an air rifle, that is a 122. I went up from 177. I went up from 122. Just a second, Facebook family. Give me 1 second. Now that one, the first one I showed you was from Legends. And as I was saying, that's lever action. The way you cock it and whatnot, that's a CO2 rifle. Air rifle. Now what I'm finna show y'all is a break barrel. I went up to .22 and I got this Optimus. Beautiful family. I got this Optimus. The Optimus is a 22 caliber big break barrel rifle. Now, for you beginners, the reason why they call it a break barrel is because you right here you hit it, the barrel comes down, and then you load the pellets. As so, you see the barrel break? And then you go all the way down. I'm not going to go all the way down because it'll load. But if you can look closely, you see that hole right there? That's where the pellet goes in this rifle. This is a 22 caliber. And the safety is right here. And I've gotten to the point where I keep my guns on safety even when they're not, my air rifles on safety even when they're not loaded. You know what I'm saying? That safety, I pull it down like that, trigger won't go nowhere. See, Up, off safety, down safety. And this gun right here is from Crosman. This is called the Optimus. Just a second. Whew. I think I see a little scratch. I gotta keep my guns oiled up. Now this is real wood. This is such a beautiful gun. This is real wood. Real wood. And it's got a rubber backstop for the kick, because it kicks a little bit when it's shot. And this gun comes with a scope. The scope was kind of cheap and I couldn't sight it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I couldn't sight that cheap scope. But I did set the front scope, and then I set the front scope, and then I set the back scope. And it is dead on. It is dead on. I mean, whatever I go for, it is dead on. I am serious. It is dead on. And this is a beautiful gun. This was my step up. This was my step up. This was my next step up. Now, I just want to give you a little information on this gun. This gun right here, the feet per second is a little bit more than the Umarex Legends, because that was a CO2. That was my starter. That was the 177. This is a .22 caliber, shoots a 22 caliber pellet, which is a little bit bigger. And this air rifle, let's take a look at the information on it. It's brown and black. It shoots 22 caliber pellets. The length is 2 inches. The width cross to cross is 1 inch. And the height is the height is about, I would say the height is between 47 and 49 inches. And this is, it's right around 0.05 pounds. It's an Optimus rifle, and it's what you call a spring piston. When you break it down, break barrels like that, when you break a barrel and you get ready to pull it, this is what you call a spring piston. This is what you call a spring piston. And this video is for the beginners. For you all that's been shooting air rifles and whatnot for the last 20 or 30 years, it's not for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, this is for the beginners. So, keep your comments decent. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna respect each other. And this is what you call a spring barrel. And it's made by Crosman Corporation. The length is 47 inches. I was dead on, almost dead on about that. The package weight is 3.83 kilograms that come in the package. It's a 22 caliber. And the model number is the Crosman Optimus. I got the CO8 M22X. Okay. And like I said, this is my second one. I'm just new. I'm new to the air rifle family. This is my second. In this 22, I think some introduction says that the feet per second is 700 feet per second on it. Now that Legends Umarex, that was like 600 feet per second, because that's a CO2. It shoots by CO2. You know what I'm saying? We all know. Now I'm gonna let you know, I've been getting better results from a spring barrel than a CO2 rifle. And that's just me. Now this gun right here, some of them said the feet per second FPS was 700, like I said. Now, let me show you something, YouTubers, Facebook family. I'm really falling in love with these H&N Hornet pellets. And these are beautiful. I'm falling in love with these H&N Hornet pellets because the accuracy that I'm getting from them is amazing. Look at this pellet. Can you see that? This pellet. Now, I don't know if that's a lead base, but I know that the top of that pellet is copper. I know for sure that the top of this pellet is copper. And it's pointed all the way, to almost needle-like. And these pellets, here they are right here. These come in a 22 caliber. Beautiful picture, beautiful picture. These are the H&N Hornets 22 caliber pellets. And it 200 in a pack, and they 1.05 grains. At 16, no, they're 1.05 grams, but they're only 16.20 grains. A 22 caliber pellet, only 16 grains. Fast, super fast. And I'm gonna let y'all know what I did again, because I just got hip to this. I sprayed some of those 22 caliber grain pellets down with some of that the spray. What is it? HDR. Just a second. Facebook family, excuse me for the interruption. I thought somebody was at my door. I sprayed some of those 22 caliber pellets down with some of that HD40, and you know what I'm saying. I went out to the backyard and whatnot where I do my plinking at, and put some of that spray on there and shot one of them 22s. I mean, when I pulled the trigger, it was a crack. Pow! It was a crack, and I didn't get that sound without that HD40 motor. Hold on, just a second. Oh wow! YouTubers, I meant to say WD-40. I used some of this WD-40 on the pellets, the 22 caliber pellets, and when I put them in and shot, I mean, the gun sounded like it just I got a crack from it. You know what I'm saying? And if those pellets were rated at 700 feet per second, I'm sure that they went out this barrel at 1,000 feet per second, because I'm going to show you. Family, this piece of wood is 1 inch thick. This is plywood. I mean, this ain't no plywood. This is pine. This is a chunk. You see how thick that is? 1 inch, that's a chunk. Look at the back of it. Look at them H&N Hornets. That's the front. That's the front. Look at there. A few more millimeters, they would have been through. So this gun is powerful. This gun is shooting in at 1,000 feet per second. Now, anybody that had any doubts about the Crosman Optimus 22 caliber, you can see for yourself. Look at there. An inch. That's power. That's power. Okay? So, I want to thank you all and whatnot for giving me a chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the beginners. I want to thank you all for giving me a chance to show you all my the start of my 2 air rifles. And I you know what I'm saying, thanks. I'm glad to be a part of the air gun community. It's fun. This is one of my hobbies and whatnot. I'm making this one of my hobbies. And I just love it. You know what I'm saying? I love the land that I have. I love that I can go back on my land and whatnot and shoot squirrels, shoot raccoons and whatnot. So I want to thank you. But I want to let y'all know, give y'all a little surprise what's going on. I just ordered that Hatson wood combo Springer, that striker. I just ordered that Hatson striker wood combo. I'm say this again, you can look it up. I just ordered the Hatson striker wood combo 25 caliber pellet air rifle. Like I said, this is a .22 caliber air rifle, but that striker is a .25 caliber. And they say it's dead on. They say it's dead on. And they said that it's coming in. It's coming in at around 800 feet per second. But I know for a fact, you put some of this on them pellets, they coming in at 1,000 feet per second, and that's for real. All right, YouTubers, Facebook family, I want to let y'all go. And I want to say thank you again for listening to me. Robin Whitetiger, Air Guns.